Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul and I'm in Napier, New Zealand for the monthly Cruise on the Parade meeting. This one's filmed on the 5th of October 2025. Well, what a morning it turned out to be. After a grey and overcast start, the sun broke through to set the perfect stage for a celebration of motoring in all its forms. And what a turnout we had, everything from timeless classics and beautiful custom cars to head-turning hot rods and modern classics that prove the passion for cars is alive and well. Truly there was something here for everyone to enjoy. In this video we'll take you right into the action, first with the excitement of cars arriving on site, then a walk around of the display field where you can soak in the variety and craftsmanship up close, and then finally the grand finale as engines are fired up and the cars start rolling out at the end of the day. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like. It really helps us share these events with more enthusiasts. And make sure you hit subscribe too, so you won't miss out on the great new content we've got coming your way soon. Now then, let's get started with the arrivals. So sit back, turn up the volume and enjoy the Cruise on the Parade Napier 2025. So you've seen just a few of the cars arriving for the show. I hope you'll agree there's a pretty good selection of types and styles there. So let's get into it and do the walk around, starting with this lovely little Standard 10. Anyone familiar with the model will be seeing the twin SU carbs there and thinking, hello, that's not a Standard 10 engine, and you'd be right. The owner told me this one's been fitted with a Triumph Spitfire engine to give it just that little bit more get up and go. Beautiful thing, and very nice people too. This 38 Ford V8 is a beauty, and I wanted to show you the artwork on the back, Strit Rod Nationals. It's a great thing. I'm only sorry I didn't film the rest of the car. I'm not sure what happened there. Beside it and looking fantastic in the morning sun is this custom Ford F100 Ute. I think it's a 1955. Just look at the load area there. It's beautifully presented. The paintwork is terrific. The interior looked great, but look at this engine. It's really a thing of beauty, and the owner's done a wonderful job on this. It looks amazing. We'll just walk around the other side and show you the other side of this engine, because it's well worth lingering over for a minute or two. The lovely detailing on the bonnet. Really a lovely thing. Great job. And looking stunning in the morning sun is this bright red 1974 Alfa Romeo 2 litre. What a lovely little thing. Look at the styling interior. Love that. And beside the red Alfa is another Alfa. This one's a 69 Alfa Romeo 1300. That's what it's registered as. Different instruments, lovely quilted carpets on the interior. See, it's got the cloverleaf logo on the side too. Not sure whether it still has a 1300cc engine. And beside it, this cream coloured 64 Morris 1100 from BMC. This was the top selling car in the UK throughout most of the 1960s. Famous for its hydroelastic suspension. A lovely Toyota Corolla from 1978. Beside the Corolla is a Mark I Ford Cortina. This one first registered in 1965 with a 1500cc engine. It's the four-door model. I think it's the Super or the Deluxe, judging by the badge on the rear panel there. Lovely condition, great paint job. It's 1958 VW Beetle. This one has a 1300cc engine and a really nice matte paint job. I don't normally like matte paintwork, but this one, it really suits the car. It looks great, and you don't often see a Beetle as early as this one. Look at the smaller rear lights there. It looks really good. Its German cousin beside the Beetle is this Porsche. It says turbo on the back, and according to the registration, it's the 2011 Panamera, but I don't think that's right. If you're watching this, let me know in the comments what model it is. Now we're back to the 1960s. This one's a British car from the Roots Group. It's the Hillman Superminx Estate. What a great dashboard design that was. Going back in time again, this gorgeous car's a 1947 Austin A90 Atlantic, built by BMC in an attempt to earn US dollars. Unfortunately, it was doomed to failure. But what a lovely car. Look at the interior there. The owner kindly opened the door. Lovely Art Deco styling. It's kind of a... Ooh. The red and white BMW here was interesting. It appears to be done out in full race spec with a roll cage and the lot. It's a 1988 320i 2-litre engine originally. Don't know what it's got now, but interesting to see that one. And keeping up the variety that makes the cruise on the parade so special, back to the 50s with this gorgeous 57 Chevy Bel Air 4.6 litre engine. Beautiful condition, really nicely kept. A real credit to its owner. Now coming forward in time again to 1969, this one's a customised Holden Monaro. Originally a 5.7 litre engine. As you can see, it's been massively worked on. The workmanship is fantastic under the bonnet there. Well, there's no bonnet, but in the engine bay. Nice interior, looks pretty standard, and a very good looking coupe rear end. I like that. This black model, just a two-door despite the dimensions. It's a 1964 Ford Galaxy, 7.5 litre engine, exposed air intakes through the bonnet as you can see. Again, in fantastic condition. Let's have a look at the inside. Oh, good, the windows open. Really smart interior. Love the look of that. Great looking seats too. They look comfortable. A nice place to be. Well, here's a rare beastie next to that lovely coloured Corvette. It's a TVR Tasman from 1982, 2.8 litre engine. Looking pretty tidy, I must say. Great looking 1966 Ford Mustang convertible there. we had to go over for a closer look at this fabulous Jaguar XK 150 from 1958, 3.4 litre engine. It's just beautiful. Let's get a look at the inside here. The window's open, thanks to the owner. Lovely tan coloured upholstery, beautiful dashboard. Look at the size of the steering wheel. I'm guessing this is pre-power steering for the Jag, but it looks great. It's all period correct, of course. Very nice rear end. Now this one demonstrating a fabulous bit of custom work on the body. Then the yellow and white two-tone with the amusing Rego shoebox is a 55 Chevy 3 litre. My favourite Mercedes coupe beside it, and a lovely Porsche in orange. That is of course the legendary 911. The yellow coupe here is of course a 1971 Jaguar E-Type, the car described by Enzo Ferrari as the most beautiful car ever made. Who's to say he was wrong? I think it looks fabulous in this primrose yellow shade too. Love it. Incidentally, if you didn't guess from the registration plate, this one's got the V12 engine. The best. This one's a beautiful AC Cobra replica. I had the pleasure of speaking with the proud owner who built it himself. It's a fabulous piece of work, as he knows. Just look at the finish on that. Apparently, if you're a super nerd, you could tell by looking at certain details that this is a replica and not an original. I wouldn't have known. Frankly, who cares? It looks great. It's great to drive. Good on him. I think it's a really nice car to see at the show. Next to it, another of my favourites. This is the McLaren with the registration fixie. I've lingered over this one before, so I've not much to say about it, but it's a superb looking car. This black ute was a tidy piece of work. It's a Ford. According to the plate, it's a 1948 F1. Strangely, the registration comes up saying it's a 2025 LVV replica. I don't know what that's about, but I enjoyed seeing it anyway. It's a great piece of work. Love the finish. It just suits the vehicle. For anyone who doesn't know, Up the Wires is a rallying cry for fans of New Zealand's Warriors rugby team. Now we're heading back into the 1960s. This is a 67 Ford Galaxy 5.8 litre engine. Again, just a two-door, very stylish coupe at the rear. Great looking car. Now from an American Ford to a product of Ford UK, this blue beauty is a 1970 Ford Zodiac 3 litre engine. This one's the executive model. I always remember as a kid being fascinated by the design on the hubcaps on the wheels. We'll just have a look at that now. Just pan down a bit. There you go. Unique to this car, I believe. Maybe wrong. Let me know in the comments if you know otherwise. As you can see from the badging, this is the executive. I think that was the top of the range model. In great condition, really well presented, and not very commonly seen. I really like this green Chevrolet Camaro. This is the SS, 5.7 litre engine. Superb styling. It's a really nice looking car. I think the front end possibly inspired some Renaults of around that period, but look at the rear. Great styling. Very, very attractive. Now here's something very different in yellow. This one is a 2025 Lamborghini Urus. Now, I believe this is the plug-in hybrid model, which combines a twin-turbo 4-litre V8 with an electric motor, which would give it an approximate total output of 789 horsepower or 588 kilowatts. 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, about 3.4 seconds. And back to normality. I love the color combination of this Ford. It's a Fairlane 500 from 1964, 4.2 litre engine. And a similar colour, just as attractive, this is a 66 Fairmont with a 2.8 litre engine. Again, very nice styling. Let's have a look at the inside here. Really tidy dashboard. I like the layout of the instruments there. Great steering wheel with a semi-circular horn ring. And just look at the rear lights. It's very distinctive. I like that. Now here's something different in this very distinctive cherry red colour. It's a 76 Mazda 808. This is an automatic with a 1.3 engine. Really beautifully presented. Absolute credit. It looks like it's just come out of the showroom. Lovely thing. Now this turquoisey blue car beside it looks like a coupe version of perhaps the same model, though this was registered as a 73 RX3 Mazda. Still a very good looking car, great condition. Now here's an interesting car in grey. This is a Mazda RX-7 from 1981, famous throughout the production run for featuring the Wankel rotary engine. So it's a 1.3, but don't let that fool you. They were available naturally aspirated and turbocharged depending on the model. And just finishing the run of beautifully presented Mazdas, there's this one looking fabulous in metallic grey. Didn't want to poke the camera in through the window as there was a young lady sitting inside, but again a fantastically well presented car. Now next here is a club display by the Holden Cruisers. If you don't know, the Holden Cruisers is a very family friendly grassroots car organisation which really exemplifies the New Zealand attitude. It's very inclusive, all models are welcome, and it's all about just having fun with the cars. Good for them. And not to be outdone, and looking great in this bold yellow colour, is the 2019 Ford Mustang Fastback. This one's the 5 litre. Not sure what this black beast is. I think it's a Dodge Viper, but please tell me in the comments if you know. Looks great. Now just a couple more Mazda modern classics. Mazda's always well represented at these shows. And beside the Mazdas, this lovely yellow Triumph Stag. And as the plate says, it's a 3 litre V8. The black car looking good in the morning sun is a 2001 Ford Falcon Ute, followed by a Ford Cortina. This one first registered in 1970. It's the 1600cc GTE, which is a New Zealand spec car. The 1600E, so popular in Europe, was never exported to New Zealand, so they put together this one from all the best spec they could. This beautiful Ford. I've seen this one before. Now I'm not sure whether you would classify this as a custom or a hot rod. Either way, it's a 1932 Chevrolet Confederate 4.6 litre engine. Stunning inside. You can see how modernised it is with the big screen there. Somebody's done a wonderful job. Looking at the rear end, there's a dicky seat there just behind where the roof comes down. And coming around the side, you'll be able to see the fantastically made. Look at the control lever there. Now, I don't remember seeing this car before. I may have done, but I love the styling. Look at the way the lights curve over the back of the wings there. Lovely rear windscreen with curved glass. Beautiful interior, so light and airy. It's a 1962 Chrysler Newport with a 5.9 litre engine. Looks a great car. I really like that. The front end design there reminds me of some Studebakers. Very tidy from Ford UK, the light blue 65 Ford Zephyr, and beside it a Corvette. And then beside that, an earlier Ford Zephyr. This one's a 1955 2.3 litre engine. Absolutely staggering condition. That's the owner standing beside it there. It's for sale, as you can see. He told me he didn't have any room left in his shed, so this one was for sale. It's certainly, if you wanted one of these, I don't think you'd find a better one. It's absolutely beautiful. There is a sign in the window here, so I'll just pause the camera on that in case anybody's interested. Give him a call. You could do a lot worse. Lovely, lovely car.
You could sell it and keep the money, couldn't you?
Now the green and white car beside it, often seen on the scene around Hawke's Bay, a beautiful Mark II Ford Zephyr from 1959. Love this one. I think I first saw it at the Wheels on Windsor show in Hastings, and it's appeared regularly and it just looks great. I never tire of seeing this car. And another old friend there from the Roots Group, the 1966 Hiltman Super Minx. Next to that is a 2023 BMW, followed by a 58 Buick Century, and then in orange a 1967 Pontiac Catalina.
Oh, you're all right. Sorry.
A couple of European Fords here. First up is an 82 Ford Cortina, that's the Mark V, followed by, in dark blue, a 1965 Ford Zephyr. Then there's the row of Morris Minors. We have seen these before, so I'm not going to talk about them this time. The silver car here is a 1979 Porsche 928, followed by a 1980 TR8 from Triumph. Nice pale blue Ford Mustang there, that looks great in that shade. Now this one's interesting. It's a 1952 Pontiac Deluxe 6 station wagon with a 5.7 litre engine, done out as a San Quentin State Prison transport. Don't know whether that's just for fun or if it really was, but it's great to see it. Now here's what for me is one of the most beautiful cars at the event. It's a 71 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, 5.7 litre engine. Just love the styling of this, and it's a great colour for it too. Absolute credit to its owner, as are many of the cars here. And next to the Stingray is this really good looking Trans Am. Great looking classic American car. Of course it's a Pontiac Firebird. The Trans Am was introduced as a high performance version of the Firebird. I just parked beside my Jaguar. On the left there is a lovely row of little Fiat 500s. You have to love these. As soon as you see one, it makes you smile. It's just gorgeous. It takes me back to my childhood when my best friend lived with his grandfather who had a white Fiat 500. Travelled in that a few times and was always amazed by how small it was and how slow it was, but it's so charming. Very nice. Looks good in this yellow too. And when you see this BMW 300 Isetta, who could have guessed what BMW was to become? This car in fact helped save BMW financially back in the 1950s. It's a quirky H-shaped vehicle, as you can see. It was originally designed by the Italian company ISO Spa and then licensed by BMW from '54, which they produced until 1962. So that's it for the walk around the display area. I'm sorry if I missed your car. I am trying to get to any cars I haven't seen before, which catch my eye. Doing my best, and here we go. It's all over for another month. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you in November.